So I went to eBay after trying repeatedly to clean the carburetor, make the carburetor work. The trimmer is BL 160 blower trimmer carburetor kit Bolins, and it's these. This is trimmer 12, 14 years old, I think. $10.89, free shipping, or best offer. I mean, best offer for what? How much less do you want to pay for? And it even comes with a fancy little screwdriver. And guess what? Look here. Here it comes in the mail. 3 days later in the mail, folks. And we look inside of it. Already razor blade, open it up. And look what we have. The contents. I've already done all this. But look. What we got. All this came with it. This alone, right here, some 1,000% markup person down the road would want to charge you $5.99. That'll work. $5.99. How about, or even like $3.99. Unbelievable. Why? How is this possible? No. And you want to buy 3 of these little rubber punchy things, they'll charge you $3. Now, how is it you can send everything? I don't know. Not complaining, but it's not confusing at all. It's quite obvious what's happening. But anyway, and look what we have here. Fancy little tool. Go try and buy this fancy little tool that fits into this little opening. And see, 12, 15 years ago, they like you to adjust these things. And it's pretty cool. Low idle, high idle. And the coolest thing, you know, somebody tell me if you're watching the video, I don't care, a day later, if it's 3 years later, YouTube's good for this. But somebody leave a comment and tell me, did anybody actually know? And mechanics too, please tell me. Did anybody know that the tool that's used for this is called Pac-Man? 50 year ago Pac-Man? I don't get it. I don't get it at all, really. And it looks like a Pac-Man. It looks like a Pac-Man. And it's called Pac-Man. And it works quite well. Enough of it. But there's what I did, folks, just like that. Go to good old eBay. And, no, I was straight up. Everybody else wanted $50, $70. Can't even go across town without spending $5 and want to buy a carburetor for $100. I don't get it. They want you to go buy a new trimmer for $180? Probably. But either way, we're going to put this on. And this is real time. I'm going to shut the camera off and walk outside and put this puppy on and see how many times it takes to pull it to start it. Here we go, folks. We're not going to need these or the rubber little things. I'm going to add it to my collection of, and all these hoses. Yeah, a lot of these trimmers, they have these fancy little hoses. And here's where we're at, folks. I left this just like this 3 days ago, sitting here in the rain too. I've already replaced the rubber lines, which is really nice that it actually came with this. I mean, happy actually, folks. And all these little boogers, this is what goes bad. Look, it's got a little, well, it's ripped. I guess if it's 12 years old. Let's see, manufacture date. Get a kick out of it. What does this say? Okay. 08-2012. 08-2012. But look, that's an 05 Sprinter, and you just turn the key and go. Why? You turn the key and go? What? Okay, so let's see if we can put this carburetor on here and turn the key and go. But look here, see folks? We're going to get attacked by some guineas. Oh my. Be nice, buddy. Be nice to me. I know, I see I'm in your house. Yeah, buddy, you big boy. What's everybody doing today? Where are you going? Where are you going, boys? Oh, you just going for a walk? I get it. You cut through. Do whatever you want. Fine. Do it. Okay. Okay, folks. Let's do this right. But look at the gaskets they give us. Does that gaskets mean... Does this gasket go on this side? Or on this side? That's offset. That looks like it should go right there. And I don't... Is that even much of a seal? Wow, that would be nice if that little puppy had a good seal. Let's flip that over. Let's just flip that one over, folks. Flip it over. See if we can get a little more puffiness out of it. All right. I know. Enough. So, return on the pumper. Return on the pumper. Fuel. When you push this little pumper in, it's pushing air out of the bottom one. The top that's closer to the ball is return. When you push it in, when you push this little, like this though, it's under there, right there. This is right there, in there. The return, the fuel comes back through here. The fuel, when you push this in, let your thumb out, the fuel sucks in this line right here. That's what it does. And it actually pushes. Oh. This is return line. I said it. This return line right here goes in that way. When you push this, fuel ups, pulls in, pushes out the top. Fuel, when you push this, push down, pushes this way. Fuel out of the top, closest to this, returns to the tank. And this is where it sucks into the carburetor, right here. Okay, folks? So the return line is on the top, and that's the short one. Yeah, the short line. Well, you can't see it, but this little line right there, and the bottom one goes all the way laying in the tank. And we're going to put the return right here. This one right here. Okay, folks. Get this little booger. This little guy right here. Keep clean. Well, let's go ahead and attach this right now while we're working on it. Alright, folks, we're getting there, folks. It shouldn't take long. Real time, real time. That, like so. No, don't put it that way. Put it this way. Much nicer. Much, I like to say, much more better. Okay. Now, that's the filter. That it doesn't look like any type of opening goes anywhere. I don't know what or why. But there's two. I don't think one was intended to go where the little rubber gasket is. Somebody's going to tell me otherwise, and I'm okay with that. And we'll put this little buddy. It's a beautiful day today, folks. The sun's out. And one of the other kits that are available on eBay, folks, or I don't know if you're still looking, you get a good price on something. It even had a spark plug with it, spark plug tool, spark plug, and I thought that was really cool. We do want to make sure this is lined up so our little bitty tiny little hole that's like that on the other side is in line. And do we need to tighten this thing to go for broke? No. Sure looks crooked, doesn't it? Looks crooked. How is it? Does it that crooked? Let's try that. Let's see if we're over the hole. One. That's awesome. Did you see that? I just pushed it one time, folks, and it pulled a whole line of fuel up in here. That's nice. 2, 3, 4. It's in the bubble. I mean, shoot, we could stop right there. And back to the tank. That's a little tight. Sorry. All right. And this is one of these strange type of weed eaters. And no, it's still happening today. You get these weed eaters where they say, choke it, pull it 15 times, and then crack it open, and then pull it 15 times. And then, what the fuck is that all about? Excuse me, language. Let's see if it'll just start. Why not just start? On. This is kind of, it's in the wrong way. One pull, okay? Now, oh, fuel's leaking out of the, fuel's leaking somewhere. Why is it leaking like that? That was one pull, folks. And does that mean we can go ahead and open her wide open? Why not? 2, 3, 4. 4 pulls, new carburetor. Didn't touch it. Whoop! Don't put that down, it'll start. And look, folks, the little, I think it's freaking cool. Pac-Man tool. Pac-Man tool. If you want to get crazy with this thing, folks, you get this Pac-Man tool in here and get her ripping. We're not going to do that. I like it as it is. Let's, this string is probably 12 years old too. I don't know. Oh, I like that. Look at that, it's fluffing right up. Nice. Sweet. 12, 14 years old. Wait, 2024, 2012. 12 years old. Started right back up. We're going to tighten, whoops, sorry. We're going to tighten that up a little bit. I'm impressed. Uh-oh, doesn't want to stop. But look, folks. You can't beat it, folks. Look here. You saw it. Purchased. $10. How come? I don't know. But I'm happy about it. And yeah. Doesn't always work that way, folks. Doesn't always work that way. Because this thing could be just a bunch of junk crap. And people throw it away. Hey, we're not going to need any of that stuff to dump her to it. But what I'd like to show you is a lot of these, that looks good. It looks good, but it's not, folks. It's just dry. It's hard, and that's what happens. Folks, don't waste your time with the headaches, folks, unless you really want to get out of the house. And geez, I can't see that. Maybe. And it would be nice to, that right there, I'm going to clean that up with the air compressor and wipe that off. Look at that, isn't that cute? That little bitty thing is our air filter. And it's still hanging in there. I don't want to blow it apart. But what I will do, I think I'll just take that inside and wash it with some dish soap. And we'll be right back. And you're going to know if it's bad, folks, because if it's bad, wouldn't have been able to do that. I really like it. Looking good. And look what'll happen, folks. Put this little puppy in here. Yeah. There's still some water on it. That doesn't matter either. One. Excuse me. But let's put a little tune on her, folks. That's okay, because there's no board on it. There's an extra 3 inches of string out there, which equates to 6 inches of string. There's what, an 8-inch trimmer, and you got 16, 10 with a 20-inch trimmer now. You're only going to get so much out of it. There, folks, that's it. That joint. 25 cc EL160, 12 years old, no NPD, 3 or 4 pulls, happy. Let's go test it on the neighbor's yard. And it's a short trimmer, folks, so don't think, see, it's short, that'll get you. I like it. If you're a smaller person, this is the one for you, right here. It'll work, folks. 12 bucks. Wash the filter out with soap water, stick it back in wet, and run it. And run it hard. Thanks for watching, folks. Peace out. We'll see you on the next one.